Streetlights paint the pavement gold, just like they used to do. We were stories to be told in this neighborhood, me and you. Riding bikes against the dusk, a pocket full of stolen time, a world of innocence and trust, a mountain we thought we could climb. That was the love before the fall, before the world learned how to rush, when we were standing 10 feet tall in the sacred silent hush. We didn't know the time was currency we'd spend. It was the love before the world changed, a story without an end. I found that box of photographs, a faded dog-eared stack, and I can still hear your laugh, a ghost I can't give back. We carved our names into that tree, I wonder if they're faded now, just like the promises from you to me, a forgotten broken vow. That was the love before the fall, before the world learned how to rush, when we were standing 10 feet tall in the sacred silent hush. We didn't know the time was currency we'd spend. It was the love before the world changed, a story without an end. Screens and hurried lives, and love's a different game, but a part of me survives in the whisper of your name. We were a kingdom built on less, a castle made of summer air, a perfect, beautiful mess, a truth that's getting rare. Yeah, that was love before the change, before we had to rearrange the world we knew, so wild and strange, just me and you on a different page. There was a love before the fall, before the world learned how to rush, when we were standing 10 feet tall in the sacred silent hush. We didn't know the time was currency we'd spend. It was a love before the world changed, a story without an end.
felt real. Now playlists are a simple click, a million songs to stream, but nothing ever seems to stick like that.
Flash of light, a chemical bloom, a square of magic in my room. You're smiling there with sun in your hair, a moment captured beyond compare. We shook it watch the colors rise, a ghost of summer in your eyes. The world was ours in that white frame, before we knew the coming rain. But now you're just a Polaroid fade, a memory that time betrayed. The blues are pale, the reds are weak. I can't quite hear you when you speak. You're waving from a distant shore, a moment I can't live anymore. Just a ghost in glossy stock, a silent tick without a talk. The edges curl, the surface cracks. There are no roads that lead us back. I keep you in a cedar box, protected from the world's hard knocks. But time's a thief, it steals the light and turns the brightest day to night. That perfect smile, that easy grace is slowly leaving this small space. 'Cause now you're just a Polaroid fade, a memory that time betrayed. The blues are pale, the reds are weak. I can't quite hear you when you speak. You're waving from a distant shore, a moment I can't live anymore. Just a ghost in glossy stock, a silent tick without a talk. I trace your face with my fingertip, the silent word upon your lip. We thought that moment would always last, trapped in a future that's now the past. Fading, fading, almost gone, like the last few notes of our favorite song. A Polaroid fade in the morning light. Beautiful and out of sight. Plastic coil, a heavy receiver. I was a devout believer in the magic of a simple ring and the news that it might bring. I'd sit and stare at the tone in a world I called my own, willing it to break the quiet air, a sign that you were still out there. The cord was a lifeline, long and curled, connecting me to your whole world. A universe in just 10 digits, fidgeting with nervous fidgets. But all I hear are dial tone echoes now, a lonely, long and broken vow, a humming ghost of what used to be, the sound of you not calling me, that static promise in the line when your world was tangled up in mine. Now it's just a hollow, empty sound on silent, sacred ground. I remember whispering late at night, hidden from my parents' sight. Your voice a secret in my ear, washing away all my fear. We didn't need to see a face. Love existed in that space between the hello and goodbye, beneath a patient, listening sky. But all I hear are dial tone echoes now, a lonely, long and speaker box is rusted red. Lies on the ground, the wires are dead. The screen is a skeleton, stark and white, against the fading purple light. This is the place I can still see your beat-up Chevy, you and me, fogging up the windows in the back. The world outside is turning black. We're just driving ghosts in an empty lot, chasing a feeling we haven't got anymore. But it plays on loop in this forgotten concrete scoop. The credits rolled, we never left at that simple time. We are bereft, just a flicker on a broken screen. The ghost of you at 17. Gravel crunches under my shoes. I'm humming some forgotten blues. The ticket booth is boarded tight, like it's holding in the light of all those summer starry skies, reflected in your hopeful eyes. We learned about love in the front seat, to the rhythm of a movie beat. We're just driving ghosts in an empty lot, chasing a feeling we haven't got anymore. But it plays on loop in this forgotten concrete scoop. The credits rolled, we never left of that simple time. We are bereft, just a flicker on a broken screen. The ghost of you at 17. At 17, they tore the snack bar down for condos now, and I don't know why or when or how our simple world got paved and sold, and our love story just got old. Yeah, we're just ghosts under the moon who left the party way too soon, flickering out, scene by scene, driving ghosts forever 17. Forever 17.
in a shoebox underneath my bed, a graveyard of the words I never said, paper ghosts in shades of white and blue, 100 different letters all to you. The ink is feathered, the prose is raw, ignoring every single natural law of letting go, of moving on. I wrote to you from dusk till dawn. These are my unsent letters, sealed with doubt, the story of a love I lived without. Every page a different memory, a version of you, a version of me that only exists in cursive lines, a field of unexploded minds. I couldn't send them, I was too afraid, for all the promises we never made. This one's from the winter of '98. I wrote about how I couldn't wait to see you when you got back home from school. I guess I was a sentimental fool, and this one's stained with a single tear. The day I knew you weren't coming back here, I folded it and put it with the rest, a love that never stood the test.
Found it in the glove compartment's dust, an atlas of our wandering lust, a paper world of blue and red, of all the crazy roads we fled. Your finger traced a path out west, putting our young love to the test. We were running from a world we knew into a world of just us two. And every line is a memory, every town a part of me. The coffee stains, the hurried notes, the dreams we had, the songs we wrote. We're living in the map, fold creases, a love torn into tiny pieces. But on this paper we're still there, with messy wind-blown summer hair. That diner where we stayed till 3, you told me who you wanna be. That motel with the buzzing sign, where for a night your world was mine. Didn't have a single plan, just a full tank in a beat-up van. The map was old, the roads had changed, our whole lives were rearranged. And every line is a memory, every town a part of me. The coffee stains, the hurried notes, the dreams we had, the songs we wrote. We're living in the map, fold creases, a love torn into tiny pieces. But on this paper we're still there, with messy wind-blown summer hair. I folded up, the paper's thin, don't know where to now begin. That open road is a closed door, we can't go back there anymore. Just a ghost on Highway 10, wishing I could find you then, in the creases of a faded map, caught in a nostalgic trap. And that is a memory.
The sun bled out across the lawn. The day was over, the heat was gone. You brought a jar, I knew the sign. Your hand fit perfectly in mine. We ran like thieves across the grass, chasing moments that wouldn't last. Little sparks in the growing gray, we thought we could make them stay. We were just kids with firefly jars, catching little falling stars. Thought we could own their magic light and keep it burning through the night. But every light is meant to fade, a promise easily unmade. We learn the truth with teary eyes, you can't keep beautiful goodbyes. You poked the holes into the lid for all the secret things we did. We'd lie and watch watch them pulse and gleam, living out a shared small dream. Your face lit up in yellow-green, the prettiest thing I'd ever seen. We didn't know that love's the same, a flickering and gentle flame. We were just kids with firefly jars, catching little falling stars. Thought we could own their magic light and keep it burning through the night. But every light is meant to fade, a promise easily unmade. We learn the truth with teary eyes, you can't keep beautiful goodbyes. At the end of the night we'd set them free, a tiny sparkling galaxy. We watched them rise and disappear, and I didn't know I should be scared of how our own light would grow dim on a foolish, youthful whim. Just a memory in a jar. No matter how close, you're just as far as a firefly in the dark night sky. A beautiful and sad goodbye. Didn't have a screen to hide behind, the curated perfect state of mind. Our love was clumsy, real and slow, with nowhere else for it to go. But in the world in front of us, on a late night downtown bus, your secrets were for me to keep while the rest of the city was asleep. That was our time, the world before the web, the rising tide, the coming ebb. Our moments weren't for public view, they only existed for me and you. We wrote our story in the air, a whispered promise, a hopeful prayer in the quiet world before the noise. We had a choice. Telephone to hear your voice, to feel less alone. We didn't track each other's lives with cold and each other in eyes. A photograph was a precious thing, the joy that it would later bring, not lost inside a digital stream of someone else's waking dream. That was our time, the world before the web, the rising tide, the coming ebb. Our moments weren't for public view, they only existed for me and you. We wrote our story in the air, a whispered promise, a hopeful prayer A clunker wire, a screen of blue, and then a flicker of me and you. A home movie from a bygone year. The picture's soft but the feeling's clear. Our love is trapped on magnetic tape, a landscape I can't escape. The tracking's off, the sound is low, a fuzzy 20-year-old show. You're laughing there, but the color bleeds, planting sentimental seeds in the garden of my memory for only me to see. We're just VHS Snow, a beautiful decay. The more I press rewind, the more we fade away. A ghost in the machine, a memory worn thin, a love that's breaking up from deep within. The lines across your face, the audio is warped. The story of a love that time absorbed, but I keep watching through the noise and fuzz, remembering the way it was. I can't fast forward, can't skip the pain. The part where we're standing in the rain. I can't edit out the final scene. The space that grew so vast between us, put on this tape. We're fine, forever young, forever mine. Before the world began to fast forward too, and I lost you. We're just VHS Snow, a beautiful decay. The more I press rewind, the more we fade away. A ghost in the machine, a memory worn thin, a love that's breaking up from deep within. The lines across your face, the audio is warped. The story of a love that time absorbed, but I keep watching through the noise and fuzz, remembering the way it was. One day the tape will snap, I know, and there'll be nowhere left to go. No fuzzy image to recall, just nothing, nothing at all. But for now I'll watch the snow and pretend I don't have to let you go. My favorite scene, my private show, my VHS Snow. We didn't need a castle wall or a kingdom that was grand and tall. Our world was just a few quiet streets, the rhythm of our own heartbeats. The borders were the traffic lights and the length of summer nights. You were the king of the cul-de-sac, and I was the queen who had your back. We had a suburban kingdom, you and I, under a vast and endless sky. The world outside was just a dream, flowing past us like a stream. We were safe inside our little town, wearing our imaginary crowns. Nothing bad could ever us was a two-car garage. Our life was a beautiful mirage. We'd hide out in your treehouse fort, holding our own royal court. The neighbors' fences were the lines of a world that showed no warning signs. The kingdoms fall and people change and get distant and cold and strange. We had a suburban kingdom, you and I, under a vast and endless sky. The world outside was just a dream, flowing past us like a stream. We were safe inside our little town, wearing our imaginary crowns. Nothing bad could ever get in to our perfect youthful sin. I drive back there every now and then, and I try to feel that way again. But the houses all look small and gray, and the magic has all slipped away. Our kingdom is gone, it's just a place with no more memory of your face. But in my mind, we're still there, rulers of the summer air, in our suburban kingdom.
The air was thick with the cicada song. We knew this feeling all along, that August was a borrowed friend, and all good things must have an end. The sun was low, the shadows tall. We leaned against the garden wall, trying to memorize the light before it slipped away tonight. It felt like the last day of summer, every moment a quiet drummer, beating a slow and sad retreat, a feeling both bitter and so sweet. We were trying to drink the final drops before the music finally stops. We love like it would never end. On the last day of summer, my friend. Your bags were packed there in the hall. I'm trying not to watch you at all. Instead, I'm focused on the dust that's dancing in the evening rust. Colored light, a perfect scene from a life that felt serene. We don't talk about the coming cold, the story that will not get old. It felt like the last day of summer, every moment a quiet drummer, beating a slow and sad retreat, a feeling both bitter and so sweet. We were trying to drink the final drops before the music finally stops. We love like it would never end. On the last day of an endless summer, my friend. is the only place I can still find. You and me beneath the setting sun, before our separate lives begun. The last day of summer is never done. Is never done. Is never done. Is never done.
A glass box on a dirty street, a shelter from the city heat. I'm feeding quarters in the slot for the only chance I've got to hear your voice, to make the call before the final coin will fall. The world is rushing loud and fast, but in this booth I make it last. We made payphone promises, you and me, in a world of anonymity, with a metal cord and a list of times, living in borrowed precious times. Every word was worth the cost, afraid the connection would be lost. A 3-minute truth, sincere and stark, a lonely light in a growing dark. I can't see your face, can't hold your hand, but in this moment I understand the weight of every single word, the clearest sound I've ever heard. No emojis, no red receipts, just our two lonely heartbeats, connected by a humming wire, fueled by a desperate desire. We made payphone promises, you and me, in a world of anonymity, with a metal cord and a list of times, living in borrowed precious times. Every word was worth the cost, afraid the connection would be lost. A 3-minute truth, sincere and stark, a lonely light in a growing dark. Now everyone's connected all the time, but it doesn't feel worth a single dime, compared to the weight of that receiver that made me a true believer in the power of a single call. Payphone promises, I remember them all, as the operator starts to fade, the promises we made in a payphone, in the rain. I'd give it all to feel that again.
There's a parking lot where it used to be, a place that meant the world to me. It had a cracked in buzzing sign that promised coffee, hot and fine. We'd slide into a vinyl booth in the carelessness of our youth and talk for hours, spinning tales, ignoring all the coming gales. We fell in love at the diner at the edge of town, where we wrote our story down on a napkin, stained and cheap, secrets we were meant to keep. The jukebox played our favorite song. Where did all that time go wrong? Now it's just a memory I found of that lost and hallowed ground. The coffee was bad, the fries were cold, but we never ever felt that old. We felt timeless, we felt new underneath the fluorescent blue. You'd steal a sugar packet just for me, a tiny act of larceny that felt like the grandest, kindest crime in that simple, easy time. We fell in love at the diner at the edge of town, where we wrote our story down on a napkin, stained and cheap, secrets we were meant to keep. The jukebox played our favorite song. Where did all that time go wrong? Now it's just a memory I found of that lost and hallowed ground. They say they're building something new with a better, brighter view, but they can't build what we had then, and we can't go back there again. To the diner at the edge of town, before they came and tore it down and took our ghost with it too. The ghost of me, the ghost of you. At the edge of town. 24 chances to get it right, to capture a piece of the fading light. A heavy camera in my hand, in a forgotten promised land. I didn't know what I had caught, just a feeling I had sought. A click aware, a moment's gone, to be reborn, a later dawn. We were living on a film roll memory, a future souvenir for me, never knowing how it would turn out. Full of hope and full of doubt, just waiting for the shots to bloom in a dark and quiet room. Our love was in the negative space, a time I never can replace. There's one of you, your eyes are closed. The way you looked, I had supposed, was lost forever in the breeze. But it's here among the trees, and one of us
face, a blurry mess, a perfect picture of happiness. We didn't pose, we didn't fake, for goodness and for heaven's sake. We were living on a film roll memory, a future souvenir for me, never knowing how it would turn out, full of hope and full of doubt, just waiting for the shots to bloom in a dark and quiet room. Our love was in the negative space, a time I never can replace. Now we take 1,000 shots a day and throw the blurry ones away. We lost the magic and the trust, it's all just turning into dust. But I'm so glad I have the proof of our clumsy, candid youth. On a film roll in a drawer, a love that isn't here anymore, but it's captured safe and sound on this sacred chemical ground. A film roll memory of you.
dusty quiet of the stacks, covering up our own tracks. We found a world that wasn't ours, and we stayed for hours and hours. You'd pass a book to me and say, page 42 will make your day. And I'd find your notes, a secret sign, a thought that was both yours and mine. We were writing, loving library book margins, ignoring all the coming warnings. A conversation soft and low, where nobody else could ever go. Just a pencil and a borrowed page, to build ourselves a golden cage of poetry and inside jokes, spoken by two gentle foes. I found one just the other week, the kind of solace that I seek. Wuthering Heights, the binding worn, a story of a love forlorn. And there you were in faded lead, a comment on the words I'd read. He's a fool, but so am I, underneath a penciled sky. We were writing, loving library book margins, ignoring all the coming warnings. A conversation soft and low, where nobody else could ever go. Just a pencil and a borrowed page, to build ourselves a golden cage of poetry and inside jokes, spoken by two gentle foes. Wonder who has the book right now, and if they see it, and just how they could ever understand the weight of two young lovers tempting fate in the margins of a classic tale. A love that was too small to fail, but it did, of course it did. But the evidence is never hid, it's in the library book margins, our secret, beautiful beginnings.
Fire escape was cold and steep, a secret we were sworn to keep. Above the traffic, above the noise, we left behind the childish toys and climbed until we reached the sky. Just the city, you and I, the tar was warm beneath our feet. The air was dangerous and sweet. Taught me rooftop constellations in our private hidden nation. You traced the lines with your own hand across the sky, and understand was ours alone, a secret map to save us from the world's great trap. We were more than kids down on the street, we had the universe. knew their names, you knew their stories of ancient loves and ancient glories. Cassiopeia in her chair, you'd find her in my tangled hair, and Orion with his shining belt, a feeling that I'd never felt before that moment on that ledge, living on the cutting edge. And you taught me rooftop constellations in our private hidden nation. You traced the lines with your own hand across the sky I'd understand. Was ours alone a secret map to save us from the world's great trap? We were more than kids down on the street. We had the universe at our feet. The city's brighter now, it's true. The light pollution blocks the view. You can't see the stars anymore like you could in the days before. The world grew up and so did we, and lost our own astronomy. But I still look up at the night and search for that familiar light of our rooftop constellations, lost in modern translations. But I still see them in my mind, the stars we had to leave
The wood was splintered, hot and dry, beneath the angry summer sky. The river flowed a lazy green, the most terrifying, lovely scene. You dared me with your smiling eyes, full of truth and full of lies. You said, if you go, I'll go too. And I was just a fool for you. And we stood on the edge of the bridge we jumped from, waiting for the world to come and wash us clean and make us new in the muddy water, me and you. It was a leap of faith, a fall from grace, in that forgotten, lonely place. For a single moment we could fly, and we never even questioned why. The air rushed past, a screaming sound, as we were falling to the ground, or to the water dark and deep, a secret we were bound to keep. We hit the surface with a crash, in one beautiful stupid splash. and came up laughing, gasping for air, like we didn't have a single care. And we stood on the edge of the bridge we jumped from, waiting for the world to come and wash us clean and make us new. In the muddy water, me and you, it was a leap of faith, a fall from grace, in that forgotten lonely place. For a single moment we could fly, and we never even questioned why. Now I'm too scared to even climb. I'm a prisoner of my own time. I play it safe, I walk the line. But oh, that feeling was divine, to just let go and trust the fall, and give your love your very all. I dream about the bridge we jumped from, and how we were so young and dumb and beautiful and brave and free. At least that's how it seems to me from the other side of the long fall. The sky was bruised a purple gray, the final moments of the day. We knew the rule, we knew the time, that unforgivable childhood crime of being late, of staying out. But we had things to talk about that couldn't wait, that couldn't keep, while the rest of the world was half asleep. We were falling in love till the streetlights came on, in the magic hour between dusk and dawn. That hazy orange buzzing glow was the only clock we had to know, that our time was running out so fast. A love that wasn't meant to last, just a stolen moment, sweet and true, underneath the electric blue. Your front porch swing, a gentle creak, the bravest words we couldn't speak. We'd just sit there side by side, with nothing in the world to hide. And then we'd see the first one hum, and know our time had finally come to say goodnight, to walk away and live to love another day. We were falling in love till the streetlights came on, in the magic hour between dusk and dawn. That hazy orange buzzing glow was the only clock we had to know, that our time was running out so fast. A love that wasn't meant to last, just a stolen moment, sweet and true,
but that light was a starting gun for a race that we had already won, because we had that little space in that time and in